Whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm starting it?
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
No, I'm doing the intro, but do the... Oh, my fucking God.
Did.
Good rise and good people. Welcome back to and welcome to HBCU, the show, the podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Bobby K, and my fellow co-host,
Ashamed to Dream. You already know what it is. And our very special editor, honorary guest.
Wale not well. What's popping? Let's get
yes,
it.
sir. So we're gonna get right into the shits and giggles. So, as you guys know, we are doing Prove It or Lose It series. You know what I'm saying? It's going real crazy. It's getting real popping. The goal is to have the other two and the audience either think that you proved your point for a hot take that you have, or you gotta lose that shit. So in this edition, Mr. Wale, not well.
I gotta get the African do-rag. I gotta get the insubordination out.
Is deviant?
All you deviants and heathens. You Jezebels. Billy Goats. All of you. Hey.
Oh boy.
My prove it or lose it hot take today is, I don't know how to title this, but the subject matter is the iPhones. Now, Hashim, you have an iPhone, bro. You better help Bobby out, because I feel like if Bobby fails this, Bobby, if you don't get this right, I'm just gonna convince you just technologically retarded. But here we go. So I want to talk about how overrated the iPhone is. You feel me? And that shit is not as great as y'all make it out to be when someone pulls out an Android phone. All right?
Put that thing away.
Right?
Put that thing away. Yes. Technology.
Hey, editor Wale, blur that image out, please. Like
you would have thought. I'll blur out your face. All right? That's what I'll do. That's number one.
First of all, this is half of my show. Relax, brother.
I'll still blur you out. I'm the editor. All right? I'll blend you out. Okay?
See how these Androids used to be acting? It's crazy, guys.
So my question to y'all is, right? But not even a question. Here's a question. What do y'all like about the iPhone so much?
You got FaceTime. You got blue bubbles. You know, your message is sent in order. There's no, if you're in a group chat, there's no like, part one, SMS, and then it gets mixed up, and then you half your paragraphs and the third, and now everybody confused. Everybody got iPhones now. Easily connect.
Do you have statistical proof of that, sir?
In my phone book, got iPhones now.
Proof?
Do you have statistical proof of that?
In my phone book, got iPhones. That's what I meant to say. So.
Oh, okay.
Right. No, don't switch up.
No. I'm just saying.
More people have iPhones than Android.
No, Bobby, unless you got proof of that, shut your mouth.
Shut up.
Hashim, continue.
Wow.
And then it's just easier, sleek. It looks cool.
Definitely looks better. That's a fact.
That's a fucking rectangle, Bobby.
Shut the fuck. Shut. No. If you got a Mac computer, it's all in the cloud.
Yes, Hashim, shut up now. Bobby, go. You have the floor.
Like he said, the features, the FaceTime, the emotes, the storage, everything about it. Like I guess the one thing I will say in your defense, even though I shouldn't be defending your ridiculous argument now, but the battery life, I would say, for Android is probably a lot better than iPhone, because iPhone...
There's not no problem. It is better.
No. But what iPhone you got? Because you're probably not speaking from the...
I have an XR.
No. Don't be doing that betrayal shit. That's one thing I know about you iPhone.
How is it betrayal? He has an iPhone.
Bobby, I'm looking out for you. Hold up. He's going to say, what phone you got?
No, I'm being dead ass. The XR came out like 5 years ago.
Hashim, we understand, brother. He's trying to separate us and drift us apart.
No, I'm not. Bobby, shut your mouth.
His argument is weak as hell because all he got is bullshit battery life and WhatsApp. That's all Android users have.
I'm glad you instigated that shit. I'm glad you said that shit. So number one, your freedom of accessibility of your phone is trash. Because remember this. I remember when for the longest time, guess what keyword I heard all the time? Your fucking local tech person out bed around the corner. Jailbreak. Y'all need to just phones jailbroken. All right. To
You
get
talking
your
about
free.
10 years
Shut up.
ago?
Shut
Really?
up. Shut up. Shut up.
You talking about 10 years ago?
Shut up.
We're in
Shut up.
2023.
It doesn't
You talking
matter.
about jailbreak?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Oh
matter
my
because for
God.
the longest time, y'all have to rely on someone to get your
Be
phone
desperate.
freed up. You gotta get your phone freed up to do what the simplest shit, like data transfer or download music, whatever the fuck it is. I don't know.
Bro, this
what
was when we was in
waiting
high
for.
school.
Who cares? Who cares? iPhone's so great, right? So it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter in this case. Oh, but in that case, it wasn't great until like what? Let's say like 2018, give or take, maybe. But and also let's talk about Bobby when I need a file from you for the podcast, and we had to go through so much shit to get that file off your phone. I wonder why. So it's either you are technologically retarded, or the iPhone's just very restrictive and you can't do shit.
I'm not technologically incoherent, so I don't.
Listen, bro. Why do we have so much problems getting that file off your phone?
I have no problem getting files off my phone.
Then, like I said, Bobby, you probably need a technical tutorial or something on the iPhone or something, because, bro, that was not a good look for y'all. And I was disappointed in y'all.
What instance are you
had to get a video from your phone so I can edit it for the podcast. And bro, it took us like 20. I asked you for that shit like 5 times, and you didn't get back to me till like 20 minutes saying, "Oh, I can't do it, bro." And I'm like, "Bro, come to my house, we'll get it on my computer and do it myself." And I did that shit in less than 2 minutes right after.
Are you sure it was a file issue, or
yes, it was a file issue? Yes,
or was it that I couldn't send it to your ass because when you try to send shit, wink, wink, when iPhone users try to send shit to the Android users and the shit can't go through and the shit look like it was recorded by a fucking potato, that's why? Is that why?
He had to mute himself because he don't know what to say.
Exactly.
That's why he had to mute himself.
Look, he's talking to himself. He's trying to come up with arguments. Nothing. That silence is loud, brother.
Wait, no. My pops is coming into the room. What'd you say?
Oh, shout out to Pops. But what I said was, I reiterated, iPhone users, when we have to send y'all shit through text message, through iMessage, our iMessage at least. And
from a different operating system. Yeah, got it. Cool. Continue.
I'm just saying. It's clear as day if I send something to Hashim. If Hashim
Guess what? Because y'all are on the same operating system, fool. You don't think you never consider that? Because now I'm about to use technical words for your ass.
Your camera
no, don't do that shit. Don't do that. No.
Your camera doesn't look as good as ours.
On the same operating system. That's why it will not decompress. For whatever reason.
Okay.
When it goes to Android, there's a weird decompression format.
It's the same thing on the other side.
What are you talking about?
When y'all try to send something to us.
Yes, because they're different operating systems, fool. That's not a shot at iPhones. That's a fact. That you don't understand.
It's also because
that's not a shot at anybody. It's just.
But no, that's what Bobby's trying to make it a shot, saying, "Oh, when we send y'all Android users phones photos, it comes decompressed." That's just how it is. Actually, no, that's with videos too. Because recently, I can send people with iPhones photos, and it's fine. It's videos that's a problem. Photos have no issue. I don't know what you're talking about there.
But also, our cameras are better than Androids as well.
And now that's the next motherfucking thing I'm glad you said. So you say your cameras are great too. Let me guess. So
yes.
This is coming from the Snapchat and the Instagram crowd, right? Something I found out from the numerous years going on, right? And no, don't act like that because legit, I've seen it for the longest time now with Android phones too. They use your regular camera, they're crystal clear. But if you use Snapchat or iPhone, Snapchat or Instagram, no.
Mostly Snapchat. It was
yes, because that whole app, for the longest time was designed for iPhone, and they took mad long to properly optimize it for Android because Android has different devices, numerous devices that people have, numerous software that they can't keep up with. So if they don't use the apps that are not optimized, they use a regular camera, guess what? It's crystal clear. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. And mind you, Instagram, for example, too, pretty sure Facebook or someone, they made that shit. It started originally for iPhone. So there you go. So I don't want to hear nothing about that camera bullshit.
I also think
so why are they
No. Hold on, Hashim. Bobby, ask a question.
I'm sorry, Hashim. Go ahead, bro.
No,
No. No. Where your balls at? Ask your question.
No, I got it. No, he's talking spicy tonight.
We've been
I
talking
love
spicy.
This. Look at him. Oh man, he took his balls out of his bag and put it on the table.
Okay,
for
all
argument.
right.
So
Okay.
my question was, if you saying that all of these apps and all of these media networks are catering to iPhone users, that's why the camera and all these different things are way more accessible and way more, operational. Why is that? Why are they catering more to iPhone users? If that's the case,
because
why?
iPhone has less restriction on more restriction on freedom, because I can literally do so many things on an Android, like make my own app, get media, download music, however, whenever on YouTube or something.
We can literally do the same thing.
No, you cannot, because I remember specifically when I took a class in animation, and people needed to get videos off YouTube. Their iPhone, there was no way for them to download the shit from YouTube. There was no way. I could do it freely on my Android. They could not. And this is 2019, mind you. That's not too long ago. I've noticed a lot of security restrictions iPhone has, for better or for worse, that I can easily bypass in Android. Data transfer is probably the simplest thing to do in Android. iPhones, you gotta go through mad shit. For what?
I'm gonna let Hashim go.
I was gonna say I think it's more user friendly iPhone than Android. Well, what's the? It's not Android's a type of phone, but what's the phone called in general?
Galaxy.
Like what's like how Apple is iPhone? What's Android? Is that what you're asking?
No, but like it's I can't think of the word.
No.
Yeah, but all right, you can say Android, but I don't think those are considered are those considered Androids? But anyway, I think iPhone's more user friendly. I haven't had an Android since like the S3 Galaxy, but I could tell. When's the last time you had an iPhone, Wale?
I don't think you ever had one.
Huh?
I never did.
Okay,
He's
so
talking all this shit and never had a fucking iPhone, bro. Crazy.
How can you give that expression? Because I also had an Android, so at least I know a little bit about both sides.
A little bit about. I've delved into. I've been around a lot of people with iPhones where I practically had to use the shit. So like I don't.
That's not the same as using.
Bro, that's literally like if I have a PS5 and I go over to your house to play the Xbox 360. Oh, well, I go over to your house every other week. So at that point, I know all the features. I know the game. I know all this. No,
I would hope if you come to my house to play that game, you're gonna want to learn the shit.
Okay, but I'm never going to know that game as much as I know the PlayStation, because I'm using the PlayStation on a regular basis. I'm playing the game on a regular basis. Me going over to your house every week to play an Xbox, I'm not going to be as immersed to all.
That's probably you, because I did that with my cousins. I was able to learn that shit in and out. So that's a you thing.
You don't know as much as to use the iPhone but it's user friendly. If you're able to use it easier, it's user friendly. If you were to pick up an Android off of it,
I literally had friends who also are like engineers, and they say that iPhone is overrated or some shit, or they can list you a whole bunch of things that are like overhyped about it.
iPhones can
fine.
be overrated.
I'm just saying it's user friendly.
I'm saying it's still better than an Android, though.
No,
it
can
be overrated. We've had our issues with iPhones. Am I wrong, Hashim? You've had issues with iPhone before, right? I'm assuming.
I never had an issue with iPhone. Not playing. Yeah. Everybody have issues with all phones, bro. It's that, and that's why I said, like, me coming from, like, I've had a Galaxy, although it was a while ago. Can't say the battery life is like too crazy compared to the iPhone at that time.
Question.
Answer.
What would BlackBerry be considered under? Like, would that be his own thing, or would that be?
That's his own thing.
That's his own thing. Okay. I just wanted to throw that out there because I had a BlackBerry, and that to me, like, I feel like having a BlackBerry now would be similar to like how it would be having an Android. Like, it would just be like,
that was crazy. But
I just feel like it would be like, it would be cute, it would be nice. You know what I'm saying? It's cool because it's different, is unique in a way, but like the accessibility and the user friendliness and like just the amount of ways you can use an iPhone as like a camera itself. If you do photography, you can use an iPhone as a camera. You can use it for different things that you wouldn't be able to use an Android for. That's not even being
Such
disrespectful.
such
It's
as,
a fact.
such as.
I just said one.
You just said stuff for photography, but I just told you that unless you're not using the apps, you can use the Android's camera, especially recently with these recent models. The camera is perfectly fine. You can take
It's
pictures of the
not.
fucking.
It's not gonna look the same. It don't
Bro,
look the
no,
same.
no, 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 no.
It
There's
don't
literally
look the
people
same.
talking, overhyping the newest galaxy, saying, "Oh, I can take a picture of the moon. It's high quality." I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. That camera shit, you gotta take that out.
Can you do
Back
it with
that
your
up.
phone?
Back that up.
Can you do it with your phone? Can you
Back
do it
that
with
up.
your Android?
I probably could.
You sure?
I probably could. Could you do
So
it with
how
your
about we
phone?
both take a picture
Could you
of
do it with your
the
phone?
moon?
Could you do it with your phone? Could you do it with your
could.
phone?
Yes.
I
with
would
XR.
like to
I
see a picture
definitely
by the
could.
end of the night. Now, don't take
And you
forever.
do it too. And you
Don't
do it
take
too.
forever. I will.
You do it too.
I will.
Hey, virtual handshake, brother. Virtual handshake.
Anyways, next, what other things does the iPhone have? Tell me.
It's better for apps.
With the raw, all right, you gotta. That's a very vague. Like
For social media apps. I'm sorry.
That's still very vague. Can you explain how and why?
Because of how the uses of it. I feel like the uses of it on the iPhone is better. It's
give me a use case
it's quicker
where
to
it's
post.
better.
It's easier to post. It's easier to send things.
How is it easier to post? Have you used the Android recently to say that? What is the rocket science to say? Oh, it's easier to post on social media.
Because people who I see with Androids, they don't really post that often. I feel like
what?
I don't see them post a lot. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't.
But if the argument I have is like majority of our friends have iPhones. I don't know about you, Wale or Bobby, but majority of our friends have iPhones.
Same.
So a lot of stuff like texting or transferring contact information or just FaceTiming is just a lot easier. I don't have a charger, let me use yours, which is now we can use both Androids and Androids could use. I think with the 15, right? I don't know. I didn't watch the event. But
USB-C.
yeah, right? Is Androids use that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it could go either way now.
Wait, time out. Hold on, Pashim. You're trying to Wale, your argument is trying to dispel why iPhone is overrated and this and the third. Tell us why Android is better. You haven't said
I didn't
why
say it was better. I'm just saying iPhones are overrated. They're fucking phones. I don't give a shit. Y'all just saying the dumbest things for the most superficial reasons. No, hold on. That's why I said what I said. I literally said it's just overrated. There's a fucking phones at the end of the day. Okay? They have their pros and their cons, but then when someone with an Android, what's their fun out? Oh, you got an Android. I don't need that condescending ass tone.
So if that's the case, then name to us the pros of it having an Android over an iPhone. Because we named several between each other. So you name the pros.
You can literally have the freedom. You can literally debug your phone and you can customize it's basically a Windows versus Linux issue. Windows is user friendly, but Linux you can do virtually anything with your phone. You can make apps. You can rearrange files in your phone with little to no restrictions. Okay, customize your entire.
So the protection is worse than if it's less restrictions. So does that mean the protection is worse?
No, that's a pros and cons thing. The life
I'm just
cycle.
asking a question.
The life cycle. Wait. What? What's your question?
I asked you if you're saying it's less restrictions when it comes to file transferring on an Android compared to an iPhone. Does that not mean that it's less protection?
Yes, it's less protection. It's a pros and cons thing.
Thank you. Okay, cool. So say the whole picture. Continue though. Thank you,
bro. I literally said it's a pros and cons thing in the beginning. If you were listening,
but okay. I was. I'm just saying. You asked.
Keep going, Wally. Keep going.
Yeah, because this guy always have to fucking talk, and I lost what was the last one? Oh yeah, something else I noticed. For some reason, I can stay with this damn phone for a long ass amount of time, and I'll still get support from Samsung or whatever. iPhones, they're very strict on that them updates. Like whatever phone you have, I hope it's not too old. Maybe like stop me if I'm wrong, but they cut support on older models fairly quickly, and because phones are expensive, though they're not cheap, that's kind of scrutinizing.
But that's when you do upgrades, though.
I think it's 5 years. I think for the new iOS right now, I think the last phone it will get to is the X. So
for whatever reason, I be hearing a lot of people saying the upgrades is like either is not allowed to them, they can't do it. I don't know. There's people who have older models than they should have. I don't know what it is. Or they want to get an iPhone and they start at a model where it's not getting support or the upgrade is not afforded to them. So unless you were like strictly on iPhone for a hot minute, that's a hard thing to execute. So
But the
yeah, there's an
problem,
upgrade, but for whatever reason, there's people with old ass iPhones. I don't know how or why.
I mean, that's not a problem. You could. I had an iPhone XS for. I usually change my phone every 4 years until the battery life really gets.
Why don't you change it every year?
That's not like money.
Right.
And
But you upgraded though.
I don't need to. If
But
I
you
don't,
upgraded though.
if I
It's
don't
not
need
free?
the phone, no. I don't know unless you have some type of plan. I don't think any phone.
Because Bobby was like, "Oh, it's upgrading." I'm thinking it's free then with that kind of
Now,
attitude. My bad.
there's certain plans that you can have with your company that you could just get an upgrade every year. I don't need an upgrade every year, especially if you're paying like $1,000 for a phone. But also with the society thing where like people are like dissing Androids, it's just how it is now. Like even girls would be dubbing you if they're like, "Oh, I gotta text green bubbles now, bro." It's just an inconvenience. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. Like I've seen it
I
happen
know
in
you
college.
serious.
When I was
I
in
know, but
college.
that's tough. That's really tough. That's what y'all gotta go through. Damn, Wale, it's crazy, bro.
But it's what? I don't got to
That's
deal with that. I
unfortunate.
don't mess with materialistic
I didn't
people
say
like
you.
that.
No. I know you don't have to deal with it personally. I'm saying in general. That's what y'all Android users got to deal with. That's tough. That's
It's
tough.
it just
Y'all
turns out
losing
to
that
be a
tough war, huh,
convenience
brother?
factor. It just turns out to be a convenience factor. That's it. That's honestly it. And since it's been so popular and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, iPhone. If you got iPhone, you like, bro, you cool, bro." So it's already established. Android, iPhone. It's basically like Xbox, PS5, man. You know,
PS5 better.
you pick a
But
side and you grow with that side. You on that side basically.
Like I said, I didn't post this, but I'd rather argue if a PS5 is better than Xbox. I'm not arguing over fucking rectangles. I'm not. That I used to call people. I'm really not. First off, and another thing too, I will say for iPhone people, with all these user friendly shit, right? I don't know how y'all get, and because Hashim, you stated something about how if you got an Android, girls curve them, right? Well,
I didn't say
apparently the iPhones be ruining a lot of relationships because y'all don't know how to turn off the locationing off your phone or some shit. Y'all get caught up on your own phone. Not you guys particular.
No,
that's an
Y'all get
individual
caught up in your
problem.
own
That's not an
relationships.
iPhone user problem.
Wait, Bobby, you frozen?
Frozen.
Oh damn.
But I thought, oh, he moving now. But
No, he's frozen. He's lagging.
Oh yeah, he's catching up though. You see him?
Yeah.
You have the option.
Yeah.
I said the location services is used poorly in this generation and the next generation after us because
I would like to think the user friendliness would direct them to use it better, but
I mean, no, that's just the person, honestly, because you're supposed to use
individual problem.
You're supposed to give it to people as in like, oh, if I'm out, you know where I am. Like if something happened to me, God forbid, at least you know where I am. Or if you go out in a group, you got it. Yeah, we know this. If we get separated, at least I could just look and be like, you there. People in relationships be using it to look where their significant other is, which could be toxic. And other people and friends just be looking to see where you are, what you're doing. You have the choice to give your location to who you want. It's not just given to everybody with iPhone. So it's ultimately the person, the user, that is the problem. If they have a problem.
User friendly does not mean stupidity proof. So just because something is user friendly, that does not mean that everyone's going to know how to use it properly. So yeah, you can access the location. I can access if Hashim sent me his location service, right, to find where he is. I can get him if I have the ability to. But if I don't have the ability to, it doesn't mean the phone's not user friendly. It just means I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, which is a individual issue. 1, 2. Even if you don't know how to use it, you can literally just send your address to whoever you want to send your location to, if anything. If it's a security issue or if you feel like you want someone to know where you are. So you could just do it manually.
You can send it for an hour. You can send it for a day. You can send it for
however long.
Yeah.
So And I just want to real quick double back to the other point. When it comes to the phone upgrades with iPhones, when I was saying the upgrades, I was talking about with your specific service, whichever phone service you have. For example, I have T-Mobile. With T-Mobile, you can, a couple years or so, you can turn in your phone for an upgrade and you pay a small fee that will be onto your phone bill.
That's the same thing with Android. Literally the same thing.
I know,
it's a provider thing.
It's more iPhones that come out on a regular basis though than Androids. Am I wrong?
Wait, what?
They come out every year, don't they?
Huh?
I think Androids come out every year.
There's
Galaxy
multiple
like
models for there's multiple no, Bobby. There's multiple models for Android every year as well, and that's not including there's Galaxy, there's Note, there's what is it? There's another model. The LG's under them too, I believe. There's a whole
that
whole
I
bunch
didn't know.
of different
That's why I
models.
was asking. That I didn't know. So that was a question. I wasn't sure. So okay, fine. It's the same consistency of changing. Either way, it's you can upgrade your phone.
Let me just say this. And it goes back to what I said before about the whole freedom. There's a lot I could do with the Android, but again, I guess because matter of fact, I like to treat this as like name a subject you was good at in high school that you liked.
Gym.
Damn.
iPhone's gym. The Android is like, did you hate math, Bobby? Because a lot of people don't like math.
I loved math up until 9th grade, and then after that, it was over.
Well, in general, the Android is math.
I like math.
So I like gym more.
I'm saying no. So in your case, the Android is so much to do and learn, and that you can do. The potential is high. The learning curve is kind of steep, depending on who and what you are.
Yeah, and I could learn how to utilize the Android as most people who are our age who's computer or tech literate.
I hope you understand what
want to. And compared to all these things I could do with the iPhone and the accessibility I have to other people with said iPhone, and it being the model of it, the design, all of the things that Hashim said, I'd rather just have the iPhone. I'm not, again, we don't love everything about the iPhone, but if I have to choose between having an iPhone or an Android, I'm going to choose an iPhone, especially because I've had one for such a long time. You know what I'm saying? I could see more Android users converting to iPhone than the other way around. I'll put it like
I have not. I've seen the reverse. I've seen Android users convert to iPhone who are tech savvy people, mind you, and they said, "Oh, this shit is trash. I'm going back. I should have never wasted my money."
I mean,
but I said if I could see an Android person go from an iPhone more than an iPhone person specifically go to Android.
I've had someone with an iPhone say they went to Android.
What happened?
I've had people tell me they went from iPhone to Android and they couldn't go back to iPhone.
Why?
I mean, that's
like they couldn't go back.
No, they didn't want to go back.
I mean, hey, good for them. You know what I'm saying?
Your freezing is killing me, bro.
Fondle with those big bubbles.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was freezing.
Your freezing is killing me, man.
Oh, damn, I lost my thought, man.
I was wondering why you kept stopping. Hello?
You're the one freezing, bro. Yeah, we see you.
I know. I'm trying to. Hello?
All right, John Cena, we see you. We see you.
You're good.
Oh, all right, respond to me. Damn, what the fuck?
We are.
All right, go ahead.
I lost my thought. You could go. I originally was saying the user friendly thing. We also got, I think Android does. We have Siri, right?
Yes, we do.
I think.
What's your version of Siri?
The thing with iPhone is I think it's more accessible for people of different everything, like the handicap, the older people, the people that are blind. You know, I just think
people
it's
who are dumb.
People that are
he said it, not me.
Hard of seeing, you know. I think that's where it excels mostly. you don't have to look at your phone. It connects to a lot of different devices that Apple just has, which also forces you to buy because they're a greedy company.
That's another thing.
That's company in general, bro. Like
but see, no. That's the greed part.
that's
Again,
Apple. That's not the iPhone.
okay, then I
Apple.
heard so many complaints about Apple. I'm like, damn. With all the greatness that people like to overhype with iPhone, they have a lot of bitchy complaints about Apple. Like, a
Bro,
lot.
it's a $1 billion corporation. There's shit that there's a lot of shit that
What do you think the
they're
company
gonna
is that makes these phones? You think they like fucking 1 cent a day or
$1,000,
something?
Bro,
$1,000
that's my. You're not
corporation.
listening to me.
Shut
Wait,
up,
time out.
Hashim.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. You're not listening to me. That's my point. What I'm saying is these are $1 billion corporations. There's going to be shit on both sides that's not good or that's not right to the users.
Thank you.
We wasn't arguing that. We're going. The proof of the loser was iPhones are overrated. We're talking specifically about the phones.
Like my points at last segment, I just think it's more accessible to people of all kinds. It looks so sleek, it looks cool.
Eyes of the beholder. That's your
It makes
opinion.
Hashim look better.
That's true. I mean, I don't need the iPhone to look better. I look good, but yeah, and there's just accessories that complement it as well. I'm pretty sure Samsung has accessories that complement their phones as well. And then the computer thing is easily just whoop, bloop. I just took a picture. It's already on my laptop. If you have a MacBook,
Apple Watch too. The Apple Watch connects very well with your iPhone too. So if you have an Apple Watch, I don't. But if you have one, that's another feature, the connectivity to other devices, like you're saying.
Yeah, I also think Samsung has watches as well.
Devices, yeah. Samsung has watches too, and all that Fitbits, all that shit that connects to. So,
the computer thing, But yeah, that's my last thoughts. You get iPhone, ladies and gentlemen. New one just dropped.
Yeah, and stun on it like you have money, you broke asses. Go ahead.
I mean, you just use if you use it like me, I get my money's worth. 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Facts. So Hashim, did Wale prove his point, or should he lose it to you?
Well, he Android users, they're all stubborn and
oh yeah, grandpa-esque ass attitude.
Beep, But I think it's fair points made on both sides. I sense you was really passionate. You got a leg up on us because you know more about software and all that. Back stuff.
Y'all have the user friendly phone, right? Just Google it and learn your shit. That's it.
I could just ask Siri, honestly.
Go ahead, ask Siri, because the hoe is pretty like lonely over there. Go give her company.
Yeah.
Hey, it's almost couple season.
But yeah, that's my last thoughts. You guys can go ahead.
Wait, pause, Bobby. What'd you just say?
What did you say?
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It's almost October. It's 'tis the season. It's almost cuddle season. Siri, what's up?
All right, Bobby, anything you want to say?
I think you need to lose the argument. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your passion. I knew this was coming. I've heard this argument from you many times offline. I respect your opinion, and I respect the fact that you go so hard for Android. But
I'm not going hard for Android. I'm just going hard for my piece. That's what I'm going hard for.
I mean, no, you're going hard for Android. I get it.
No, I'm not.
In essence, you are though, because you're going so hard against iPhone because you see so many people that are around you that have iPhones that might say something about Android, so you have to defend it because you have one. I get it. Relax. I got you, brother. We're here. The argument's over. My point is, I do think that you reiterated the point that iPhones can be considered overrated, but I don't think you proved the point that of how great Android is compared to iPhone.
I was never trying to problem how great the Android was.
In that instance, you should lose it. Move it and lose it.
Yeah. I already said my last thoughts. It's you.
Okay, all right.
Finish us off, Wale.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I'm good. Oh,
that was crazy. Yeah, you're good.
Wait, whoa.
We'll wrap it up.
Hashim, shut up, bro.
We'll let the people decide. I'll try to speak. We'll let the people decide. Let us know what your thoughts are. Are you team Android? Are you team iPhone? Do you think he made a good argument in what he was trying to prove. Follow us on social media, Instagram, YouTube, our individual socials. If you want to be a guest on the show, just DM us. And that's the last thoughts. Thank you guys for watching again. Smash the like button, share to your friends and family, and catch you next time.